I have not listened to a single Daniel Caesar song, at least actively, and we're changing that today because he's just dropped a new album called Son of Spergy. It's got 12 songs, and we're going to be checking it out. My name is Andrew. I'm a singer-songwriter. The first song is Rain Down featuring Sampha. It's very jazzy.
Lord, let your blessings rain down. Lord, let your blessings rain down on me. Lord, I can feel it rain now.
Whoa. The mix is crazy. You hear all these little sounds.
Spergy son.
Oh, referencing the title, just in the background. The instruments, especially the piano, super soft, but the delivery is kind of harsh in the contrast.
Your blood is all I need. Rain down, Lord, rain on me. Your blood is all I need. Rain down, Lord, rain on me.
The Spergy song.
Turn yourself this way. This is spread, you know. That's why I tell you to turn yourself this way.
I don't think I can comment much. That is just an intro setting up the rest of the album. Son of Spergy. I did a little Google search before I started recording. I think it's a derogatory term referring to Asperger's, and the way that the people in the background say it, it definitely feels a little harsh. It feels a little like whispers, gossip. But the song itself, with its really jazzy piano, you got the chorus and the choir in the back with the harmonies, lyrics talking about the Lord. It feels like a gospel, right? And there's not much I can say beyond that. So let's just go into the next song. It is a single. It's called Have a Baby With Me.
You hold my hand, but in your head you've already left. You free yourself of patience.
He has a really soft but like nasally voice.
I know you're not coming to the life that we wanted. What if it cut short with the fires I've started?
It's just that one piano really the whole time, playing a motif.
There's no time to believe in what we could be. Have a baby with me. You couldn't eat with grills for tea. It's slow.
Interesting. We've like sort of muffled the pianos.
Inside your memory.
Okay, completely switching up the instruments.
What if we married? What if you believe? But you need to leave. You wanna see what this world can offer you outside of me.
Oh, interesting. You need to leave. You ought to see what this world can offer you outside of me. He's okay with letting this person go, whereas before I sort of got the impression that he wanted this person to stay quite desperately. You sit on the bed, but your shadow is getting dressed. Daniel can see that this person is slipping away, and so he's like, have a baby with me. There's no time to believe what we could be. Have a baby with me. And yet, you know, he seems to realize that maybe this is a little bit demanding of him, and he's okay with letting this person go. Perhaps.
Have a baby with me before you leave. Have a baby with me. Woman, I need you like never before.
Little sample.
Woman, you're the one I adore. I need you like never before. I give you all my goddamn soul.
It's quite a possessive song. I need you like never before. You're the one I adore. I feel like he's just grappling with the idea that he loves this person and wants to spend his life with them, but also acknowledges that it might not work out. And the music is super soft. It's almost spoken word, honestly, with how free-flowing it feels. And it just feels like a bit of a conversation that he's having. The next song is Call on Me. Ooh. Electric. That's so soft.
Inside of my arms. I seen it coming. It was manic. Constantly.
I love those little harmonies in the back. It's a nice contrast to the really harsh guitars, man.
Whenever you feel you tell me rumble. Need something to eat.
Ooh.
You change your energy when we get home. Get what you need and then I'm all alone.
Ooh. Okay. This relationship is not as perfect as we thought. You change your energy when we get home, get what you need, and then I'm all alone. Is the first half of the song perhaps talking about their dynamic outside when they're out in the public? The chorus kind of gets at the idea that every time this person wants something, it's sort of Daniel's job to satisfy that. If she's hungry, he needs to get her something. Whenever you feel your pockets empty, when she's short on cash, he's got you. It's an inversion of like the classic call on me if you need help, because here, whenever Daniel gets that call, it's to basically get used by this person.
Upon me. Baby, it's no harm if you really want my money. Come and take it from me.
And like it's putting himself down, but like he seems to be fully okay with doing that. Wow.
Not me.
Interesting.
Whenever you feel you tell me rumble. Need something to eat. Call on me, baby.
Notice how he just completely switches up his delivery when he says call me baby. It's all of a sudden so much more softer than previously when he sings call on me, need something to eat. I don't know, it's just there's a bit of a switch up, right? Where he's totally okay with this person using him. It's an interesting song and not what I expected, man. Perhaps this entire album is going to tackle his perception of himself. And it might be about sort of his experience letting other people step on him because maybe the way he's been raised. We'll see. The next song is 5 minutes. It's called Baby Blue.
Baby blue. I'm privileged to know you.
It's kind of like lullaby-esque with the acoustic guitar.
Baby blue. I like your eyes, they sparkle. You oversee, you're all of me, you do. It's true. The heavens above, they
Yeah, I mean, when he's talking about heaven, the choir start coming in again. He is great at building up an image.
so many colors to choose from.
Ooh.
You chose blue.
Okay! I'm noticing that he really loves to completely switch up the instrument timbre in the second half of the song. Going from acoustic guitar, very smooth choirs, to this very grungy drum and bass combo. Ooh. Interesting. He's doubling with the snares? Or the hi-hats, sorry?
Baby blue. Some days I feel blue too. It's worth my time 'cause you're
Strings in the back as well now. The music is rising, it's ascending. And I guess he's talking about rising in the lyrics as well.
So many colors to choose from. You chose blue.
Going back to what I said at the start, it does feel like a lullaby almost. Like he lulls you into a false sense of security, and then he sort of jolts you awake again for whatever reason. And then there's this section, which is so weird, but so funny.
Jesus paid for all
Okay.
our sins on Calvary's cross. He bled and died.
It's almost like barbershop. I hear a baritone in there.
Can you feel his love?
What good have I done to deserve his love? I think we're coming back to the central theme again, is a sense of self-worth. It's so down in the gutter that, like, he sort of has to seek validation from this baby blue, and his entire mental and emotional state is sort of reflective of how this other person is feeling. Your delight is my delight. In a way, he's almost idolizing this person, comparing him to Jesus, and I think it is intentional that there is this sort of hymn, I guess, that he tacks on at the end. Maybe baby blue is something more general, not a person but an idea. But at the same time, there is still this dynamic of putting himself lower and looking above at someone. And that's something that is very consistent so far. The next song is Root of All Evil. Ooh, okay. I like this vibe. It's a little indie kind of with the drums and guitar combo.
What have I done? What should I do?
The bass as well.
Forces of evil pull me away from you. Now that you're gone, nobody gets me. Am I a man or a beast? For I'm a sinner, a sinner.
Damn, he's singing so low. This is the lowest I've heard him sing. It seems kind of reflective of how low he is. He says, for I'm a sinner, and also, I let him in, granted them entry. And that parallel just reminds me of the movie Sinners. And spoilers, vampire law in general, how you have to physically let the evil into your house, into your safe place. And it's that idea that you have sort of willingly let that evil into your life. I guess it makes sense because now that you're gone, nobody gets me. So this person, this baby blue perhaps, that he's looked up to and has relied on, has gone, and now he feels lost. But of course, this might not be about a person at all. I'd assume, judging from the lyrics so far, that Daniel is a pretty religious person. Maybe the song is merely just talking about a time and place where he wasn't as religious.
Drawn to the evil. I know that I've gone astray. Here I am. Where will it lead?
That's a really, like, the piercing scream. I feel like we've heard that in a couple of his other songs. Might be a recurring motif for, like, I don't know, just like a sudden anxious burst of emotion.
If I take you back, what will I turn to? Am I a man or a mouse?
Interesting comparison.
Inside your house, stuck can't get out.
That rhyme scheme though, a lot of internal rhyme.
I know that I've gone astray. Here I am. So many pretty people.
Ooh. There's that scream again. Root of All Evil is the song title. Is he saying that he is the root of all evil? Probably not, right? But it's building up that picture of how he sees his worth in the world. Now, that's interesting. The next song is Who Knows?
I'll probably be a waste of your time, but who knows? Chances are I'll step out of line, but who knows?
Is he playing the guitar with a pick? I'm not a guitarist, but you know, it feels a little bit more plasticky.
Lately I've been thinking that perhaps I am a coward, hiding in a disguise of an ever-giving flower. Yesterday was feeling so good, now it's gone. Feel like that always if I could. Is that wrong?
It's a really like bell sounding synth in the back. It's adding a bit of high end, rounding out the sound.
I've been thinking about my precarious future. Will you be there with me by my side, my girl, my shooter? Maybe we get married one day,
Ooh.
but who knows? I know that I love you always. Yeah, girl, you and I'd like that.
Ooh. He's reversing something. And is it a little unresolved in the end as well with the chords? I'm not pulling up the lyrics right now because they are very scuffed, as you can see. It's out of the screen. But he talks about maybe we get married one day, but who knows? Think I'll take that thought to the grave, but who knows? It's a very uncertain song. He's sort of self-reflecting and looking at the parts of his life and just wondering why these things give him satisfaction, why these things make him sad. I think his conclusion is that it's okay to be unsure and it's okay to figure it out one step at a time. However, at the same time, he does again reference that dynamic of, oh, this is the girl that I want to get married to. He just likes the thought of this person. I'm starting to wonder if he's even talked to this person before. But the next song is called Moon. Okay. Guitar and shaker combo. It's classic. It's got Bon Iver as a featured artist, so it definitely feels indie.
Dogs were howling, I howl at the moon.
This is so soft. It's actually really interesting. When he sings falsetto, his voice feels very peachy, very full, whereas his normal cadence feels very nasally. That's really cool.
Fighters keep fighting, I'll fight till I'm
I feel like this song is getting into the same idea that I've been talking about. I've been talking about this too much. Part 1, the moon. Hit dogs will holler, I'll howl at the moon. He's likening himself to a werewolf. He is a fighter and he'll fight till... Ooh, he'll fight till I'm blue. Baby blue? Perhaps? But yeah, he's a fighter and he's willing to basically destroy himself for this person.
I'd rather fight for you. The only way I know that ain't sustainable.
I mean, one could argue that that really slidey guitar in the back is sort of like a howl for a little bit of word painting.
Who's gonna be my Jesus? Pull up on a cloud.
Well, in a previous song, the girl is your Jesus.
Carry me home.
You said it yourself, man.
Violence is as violence does. Man is but a pile of dust.
The synth is just pulsing.
Someday I will leave your home. I'll be a man, I'll make my own. There I will rest my bones.
What the heck? Okay. there seems to be some sort of recognition. Part 2 violence isn't really talking about like actual violence. That's actually more what part 1 Moon is talking about. Part 1, he's talking about how he's going to fight for this person, how he's going to destroy himself. And he comes to that realization that if he's doing all this fighting for someone, who is going to do all that fighting for him? And that's sort of what part 2 sort of dives into. It's that recognition that, hang on, why am I destroying myself for this person? Why are you a weapon formed up against me? Is this what you call love? And he sort of resolves, someday I will leave your home, I'll be a man, I'll make my own home, and only then will I rest my bones. But at the same time, he says, someday I'll leave your home. He doesn't say, I will leave your home right now. So there's still that idea of, okay, he's saying all of this. Is he actually going to go through with it? The thing that I've noticed about Daniel's music, we are halfway through the album right now, more than halfway. He is not afraid to just keep it slow and basically produce these long-winded instrument breaks just to set up the vibe. Is one of these songs where, you know, you listen to it every single time and you spot one thing that's new, one thing that's different. And I always like songs like that. The next song is Touching God.
I know you're sick and tired of words floating around the universe in spite. I've seen you lose your ground to lowly skies. Fell too fast, can't get the chance to cry.
Ooh. Okay, belt that.
Will you ever be without their eyes?
Ooh.
What good's your voice?
Yeah, and his nasally voice lends itself really nicely to rasps. And it's kind of crazy he doesn't do more rasps, honestly. I mean, the fact that it's just the guitar, it's just one vocal, it's not that reverbed or vocal doubled, it feels genuinely like a conversation to someone. And for the first time, I don't think he's talking about himself anymore. He's talking to this other person, almost imploring them with that emotion. Will you ever be without their eyes? What's good? And perhaps it's a message to himself as much as it is a message to someone else.
There's a plan you won't understand for now.
This is what I'm talking about. It's so atmospheric. He's painting that picture. I just see like sunrise/sunset. You're sitting somewhere, there's grass, there's wind, there's birds. And the way he's able to build that image up with practically nothing, it's really just himself singing some ooze, the guitars, and then some like faint murmurs. Maybe it's a genre as well, it just lends itself so well to painting pictures.
On earth and heaven, praise be the Son.
Wow, dude. I like how seamless that just fades to black. You have that really pulsing synth, and every time it plays again, it just pulses that little bit less until it fully vanishes. That's cool. I mean, the music is nice to listen to. Usually at this point in albums, I'd be feeling pretty tired, but I don't know. I'm just like vibing, having a good time. The next song is Sign of the Times, not by Harry Styles.
Mister, I heard God speaks to men through signs. Well, I think I just seen mine when I kissed her. I pictured her bringing forth life.
Whoa.
Like Madonna and a child.
What?
No need to be alarmed.
No need to be alarmed. Oh, he's like almost talking to the audience as well, because girl, what do you mean when you kissed her, you pictured her bringing forth life? That is a wild jump to make. It's almost like he did some damage control right afterwards, because he knew we would be like side-eyeing him a little bit for that.
Mister, do you think I should let it know? Wait it out.
That you want her baby? No, not yet.
It might be too late. I've gone, spilled my guts, but it feels so great. It's risky. So what?
Oh, what are we building to? Christmas? Hello? It's not December yet.
I think it's finally about that time a nigga nearly 30. Find some sort of
Oh, he raps?
Lord, send me someone worthy. I was chasing around my fucking lady like a sycophant. My homie crashed a Tesla and that shit went up in flames. The Lord, he got him out in time. I wanna tell him thanks. Sometimes I feel it should have been me inside of the passenger side. Then it would have been me instead of. Is it my fault? God decided to.
He cuts himself off. Interesting.
Signs are all around me, I'm just trying to interpret. I know, yes I know. I know a sign when I see one.
I like how every instrument slowly disappears. First the drums, then the bass, and now the strings will disappear. Huh, pretty abruptly as well. That's interesting. I didn't know he could rap, which I guess that wasn't technically rap, but he was like sort of almost spoken word. He was speaking faster than he was usually singing. And again, I can't really pull out the lyrics because have a look. Yeah, that's not very good. But he actually, wait a minute. I could do this. Oh, kind of? That's a bit scuffed. No, just forget I even tried to do that. He talks about his friend who got in a car crash, but he got out in time. And he says this line, sometimes I feel like it should have been me inside of the passenger side. Then it would have been me instead of... And he cuts himself off. He censors himself. Something censors him, and he doesn't really get to finish that train of thought. The song is explicit. It's not like he's censoring it because he wants it to be radio friendly. It's intentional. It's an intentional censoring. Like, I don't know if that's him potentially being suicidal. Probably not. Because he says, then it would have been me instead of someone. I don't know. It is an interesting choice. And it's something that I haven't really heard before, honestly. But I feel like the song is more recognition on Daniel's part as well. Because the rap section, he's kind of dunking on himself almost. Saying that he's pushing 30. He wants someone worthy. The next song is Emily's song.
Why don't you answer my calls no more?
Oh.
Is it something that I said? We used to stay up for hours, many nights, fussing and fighting, fucking and lying. Nights in Miami, tears at the Grammy, just wanna...
Oh, this is a public relationship. Or like a more serious one if they were at the Grammys together.
Showing me myself. I just wanna thank you. You help me see clearer like nobody else.
I feel like every time he sort of looks up to the person or tries to compliment some person, the harmonies start coming in. It makes it more heavenly, makes it more godly. And I guess when I was like, oh my god, who is this person? It's literally called Emily's song. So whoever an Emily is that was with Daniel at the Grammys, the song is probably for her. And you know, it might not even be about a relationship, right? He doesn't even say that at all. But it's definitely another one of those songs where Daniel kind of idolizes someone as well. I'll never regret you, it's heaven that sent you. And right afterwards, you hear those vocals, that choir coming back through. I don't know, it just seems like he really likes putting people on pedestals and he really likes dunking on himself. You know, usually you can learn a great deal about who an artist is from the albums and the songs that they make. This is my impression of Daniel Caesar so far, man. So Do let me know in the comments if I'm way off. The next song is No More Lovin'. Is that like a wind chime in the back?
Loving on women I don't love. Fuck these power tripping niggas that be lying on God above. You all the lemons and say fuck what you made.
He ain't got time for lemonade.
No better. Make promises that float like feathers. But I try.
Birds in the back.
Give you the best of me, nothing lesser. Go out swinging, a real warrior.
He's using silence for emphasis.
I will fear no evil. Fear no evil. I fear no evil.
I mean, this seems to be his resolution kind of song, right? I dare you to come and step to me. I dare you. In the title, of course, No More Loving on Women I Don't Love. Saying that he's not going to put himself down. He's not going to be complacent. He's not going to take shit from other people. He's going to stand up for himself. And I guess, you know, towards the end of a relationship, he's not going to desperately cling on to the hope of it. He's just going to end it. So I do like that. But we're on to the last song. It's 7 minutes 50 seconds. It's called Sins of the Father.
Oh Lord, I bear this way. My mom and my daddy, upon me they place. Oh Lord, prepare.
This kind of reminded me of how the album starts as well. That gospel choir quality.
My Father lays. Father, you said.
Okay, the bass coming in.
Like my own never could. You are good.
He has a lot of love for his father, but I believe from the song his father is dead.
Gave your life so I wouldn't have to. Where there is one, there's two.
Okay, he builds up yet again.
I got all this hate in my heart, but I got no place to put it. Tried to leave it behind, but I couldn't. I need alchemical transmutation.
What?
I need alchemical transmutation.
Alchemical transmutation? I'm not even going to pretend to unpack what that means. But I will say that Sins of the Father is another subversion because, you know, we'd assume that Sins of the Father means that the father was a bad person. And that's affected Daniel in a negative way. But no, Daniel is saying that his father was a good person. And because he's had this sort of person to compare himself to, every time that he messes up, he feels like he's sinning, right? And I guess the sin of his father is just that he will never live up to him, perhaps. That's really interesting. What? No, the song's still playing. I thought I paused it. Is this intentional? There's like some sort of static sound.
Dad was forgetful. He
Okay.
promised a lot. Thankfully, he never got caught. Getting's a gift, thank you, God.
He talks earlier about in time will fade away, hopefully it's to the same place. Sort of alluding that when he dies eventually, he hopes to end up in the same place that his dad is. And I guess maybe that silence was him sort of metaphorically symbolizing his death? Maybe? I don't know what that silence means. That's so... I've never heard anything like that. It just stopped midway through the music. First, I thought that I'd pause the music because it was that seamless. And then I thought that Spotify glitched and stopped playing the song for some reason. That was good. He got me. In the second half, after the music comes back, Dad was forgetful. He promised a lot. Thankfully, he never got caught. Pass it to me now. I finally can see forgetting's a gift. Thank you, God. It seems like perhaps his father wasn't, a good guy. And maybe because he was a child and he didn't remember the intricacies, he sort of idolized his father. Maybe there's a dynamic of that. Or maybe I'm completely misreading this. And if that's the case, part of me doesn't want to keep at it. But he's definitely implying that his father's actions have influenced his own actions. Some of his self-doubt, some of his sort of forgetfulness, attachment issue based stuff is based on his father and how he remembers him, basically. I think there is character growth in this album, right? He starts off really putting himself down, but I feel like at the end, he stands up for himself. But still, there is this dynamic of idolizing other people. And, it could be healthy, it could be unhealthy, but it's definitely something that he does. And the music reflects that as well, right? I mentioned every time he sort of puts someone up, there's always some sort of religious metaphor. There's always some sort of choir and some sort of elevation in the music. And overall, this album is unlike anything I've heard in the sense that it is just so free. There is no structure, pretty much. And he's not afraid to keep the audience in the moment, which is something so unique and something that doesn't really happen often these days. His voice is crazy. It's got like different characteristics in the different ranges that he sings. And he can also rap and sing at the same time. When he sings falsetto, it's so peachy, so airy. When he sings normally, so nasally. When he sings low as well, so vulnerable. Let me know what you thought about this album in the comments. Let me know what your favorite Daniel Caesar song is and what songs you want me to listen to, because I'll definitely be listening to his stuff now. That's me. See you guys.